Hello, welcome students. Let us again continue our series of lectures here. And last week also we have discussed a bit about the shell programming and a bit about the other topic also. Now in this video I'll continue with our shell programming discussion. And let us start with for loop. So we have a little bit discussed for loop ago also in our previous video about the shell programming. So now the for loop, you know that it is a very frequently used loop compared to the while loop or until loop. Until loop also we have discussed, and this is a special loop you can say on shell programming. Now general form of the for loop we have discussed earlier. Now let us take an example of the for loop. So the basic structure of for loop, that writing the keyword for, after that we will putting a value that is known as control variable. So here in this example you can see that control variable is word, and within this control variable then we have to write in, then we have to write series of values. So here we have written some of the value like high on a hill, and then we are running the program, and just within our body of the for loop, that means within do done structure, within do done we have written echo dollar word. So echo dollar word, that means it will display the various values of the control variable word, and here the values we have given, that is high on a hill, one by one, each one is the value of the control variable. So until there is a variable, the loop will run, for loop will run, and it will display one by one the corresponding word. So now let us see what will happen if we run this program. So let us come to the next slide. Now here we can see that as the output it is showing that one by one the supplied words against the control variable word is displaying here. So one by one, high on a hill, one by one it is displaying in separate lines. So you know that the word in the for loop is known as the control variable. So the word mentioned after in are values the variable word takes in succession as the shell executes the for loop. That is, firstly the instructions between do and done are executed with word set to a value high, then word is set to the next value on, and the instructions between do and done are executed again. Now each time while executing the echo statement, the dollar word means the control variable dollar word represents the current value of the variable word. This continues until all the values in the list are used. So whenever one by one it is searching for the value from the list, and until there is a value available in the list, it will go on executing, and when there is no value, that means at that time it will not find anything for this control variable. so the loop will terminate. So now here we can take this exam, we can use for loop with command line argument also, and in that case the control variable will take the values from the command line, and nested directories also can be created using for loop, but that is not that much important thing. uh, so let us take another one use of the for loop, means another one way of using the for loop, that is nesting of loops. So we can nest the loops. Let us move to the next slide here. Here you can see that we are having nested loop example here using the for loop. Now here first let us look at the program. That nesting loop means, again as you know that in the decision control system also we have discussed some example of nesting of condition, that means if else, nested if else. So in the same way, in case of loop also there are nesting possible, that means one loop can run within another loop. So that's why here we have taken an example for nesting of loops. So first let us take a variable r, and we are initializing the value of r equal to 1. Then we are writing a while loop, that while $r, this is a condition, loop condition. This is actually we are demonstrating here in the while loop, and this same illustration can be performed with for loop also. So with while loop also we can do this, with for loop also we can do this. Now first while loop condition, that is there is the outer loop. You can see in the comment we have written outer loop. So while $r less than equal to 3, that means variable r, that is the loop variable. So value of the variable r less than equal to 3, then the condition will be satisfied. So this loop will run until the value of r exceed 3. Now after the satisfying of the condition, it will come to the loop body, and within the loop body we have seen within the do done structure. First, this is outer example, outer do we have written. Within that, again we have taken another one variable, loop variable, that is c equal to 1, and then here this is an inner loop, and within the inner loop here it will be c, sorry, here the inner loop, not, it will not be $r, it will be $c, sorry for that. So in the inner loop it will be $c in the inner loop condition, while mistakenly you have written $r less than equal to 2, mistakenly it will be $c. C inner loop variable we have taken, you can see. So c equal to 1, so while $c less than equal to 2, that will be the correct condition here. $c less than equal to 2, then again do, that means this inner do done block, inner do done block will be under inner loop. So actually this is the nesting of loop. First outer while, then do, then within do another loop is there, that is inner loop, and under the inner loop another do is there. So within do done block of the inner loop we have written some statement. So first statement we have written, that is sum equal to, sorry, first statement we have written, that is sum equal to expr dollar r plus dollar c. So it is a for expression, this is actually for expression, and it will be sum equal to expression r plus c. So here two value will be added, the summation of the two value will be stored in the variable sum. Then move to the next slide. So here further we can see that we are again we are displaying the value of the three variable, that is the loop variable r, the loop variable c, and the value of the variable sum. So r equal to $r, c equal to $c means r equal to value of the r will be displayed, c equal to the current value of the variable c will be displayed, and sum equal to current value of the sum will be displayed. And then we have completed the inner done, that is the inner block, and then we have written the before closing the inner block we are incrementing the inner loop variable c, that is expression $c plus 1. So that will be c will be incremented by 1, and after that done, that means inner loop body is complete. Then again r equal to exp $r plus 1. So outer loop variable also is being incremented. So here uh, we have completed the total loop and then done. That means we have completed the whole inner and outer both the loop we have completed. And in case of the sample output you can see that when r equal to 1, c equal to 1, sum equal to 2. But after that in the inner loop, then in the inner loop run further twice, so value of the c will be 2, and in that case r equal to 1, c equal to 2. So that's at that time it will sum, value of the sum will be 3. So in the same way when again the it goes to the outer loop, then r will be incremented, then c will again 1, start with 1. So here also sum will be 3, and so on. So in this way these two loop variable will execute. So for this video up to this portion, so we will continue in our next video. So thank you.